Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome to Story Time. I am so happy you're here with me today. Are you ready for a story? It's all about a super sweet boy and his really brave little puppy. It's going to be full of friendship and a big adventure. So get comfy. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. All right, so once upon a time, way out in a small sunny little village, there lived this happy boy. And his name was Badal. He lived with his mother, and you know what? Their home was just filled with so much love and lots of laughter. So, one evening, Bottle was walking home from school. He was probably swinging his bag and humming a happy little song, you know? And then he saw something moving on the side of the road. What could that be? He stopped right in his tracks to get a better look. Oh, look, it was a teeny tiny puppy. Aw, and he was all alone and shivering because he was so cold. Aw, the poor little thing. Now, you know Badal is a very kind boy, right? So what do you think he's going to do? You guessed it. Badal has such a big, kind heart. He very gently picked up that little puppy and held him super close to make him feel warm and safe. And then he carried him all the way home. So when he got home, he walked right up to his mother, and you should have seen his eyes. They were so big and hopeful. He held out the little puppy and asked, "Ma, can this puppy please stay with us?" Well, his mother looked down and smiled this really warm, kind smile. She said, "Yes, Beta, he can stay. But there's one condition. You have to promise me you'll take very good care of him. It's a big responsibility, you know?" And of course, Badal promised right away. He was so happy. Yay! The little puppy has a home. So now he needed a name. Badal and his mother thought and thought. What would be the perfect name for this little guy? And they decided to call him Moti. And you know what? Badal and Moti grew up to be the absolute best of friends. I mean, they were just inseparable. They did everything together. They ate together. They played all their favorite games out in the fields. Moti literally followed Badal everywhere he went. Life was just perfect for the two of them. But one afternoon, something changed. The sky, which was so bright and sunny, suddenly turned all dark and cloudy. Uh-oh, big gray rain clouds started to gather, and then it started to rain. A lot. So Badal was outside playing, and the rain was making the ground super slippery and really muddy. And, on a day like that, something pretty scary happened. Oh my goodness, what do you think it was? What happened to Badal? Take a guess. What could possibly happen on a super rainy, slippery day like this one? Oh no! He slipped. Badal's foot just slid on the wet ground, and he fell down, right into a deep pit. And he couldn't get out. Can you imagine how scared he must have been? All alone in a big hole? But wait a minute. He wasn't really alone, was he? Nope, because Moti knew something was wrong. He could just feel it. His best friend was missing. So Moti didn't waste a single second. He just knew, I have to find Badal. And this is how that clever little puppy saved the day. First, he put his amazing puppy nose to the ground and started to sniff, until he found Badal's scent. Next, he followed that smell all the way to the pit. And when he found Badal down there, what did he do? He started to bark, woof, woof, as loud as he possibly could. And it worked. The neighbors heard all the noise and came running to see what was wrong. So, when the neighbors saw poor Badal stuck down in the pit, they acted fast. They got a really long rope, lowered it down to him, and Badal held on super tight while they pulled him all the way up, safe and sound. And what was the very first thing Badal did when he was safe? He grabbed his wonderful, brave puppy and gave him the biggest hug ever. He held Moti so tight and whispered, "Thank you, Moti. You saved my life. You are the best friend in the entire world." After that big adventure, their friendship was stronger than it had ever been before. Badal knew, for sure, that he was the luckiest boy in the world to have a friend like Moti. And Moti? Well, he knew he had the very best home with Badal. They were true best friends forever and always. Wow, what a story. It just shows you, doesn't it? Even the littlest friends can have the biggest, bravest hearts. So tell me, wasn't Moti just the bravest and smartest puppy in the whole world? I definitely think so. Thank you so much for listening to the story with me today. See you next time. Bye-bye.